Okay, hi traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning: your invested capital may be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and this video is not investment advice. So this video is another candlestick chart analysis video where I'm going to show you how I choose my trading setups, which kind of market condition and market trading setups I would avoid and would I not trade, and all those kind of stuff, how I trade and how I analyze candlesticks, and how I understand what kind of will be the next candle. So all those things are based on those things which I have explained in my ebook. So get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description. This ebook contains all those kind of candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and binary option turbo trading concepts, which I apply in my trading style, yes, on my real account trading, demo account, everywhere, yes. All those kind of stuff which I have explained is based on my trades. So or my trades are based on those stuff which I have explained in this ebook. So get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description. I cannot say it often enough because I get all those questions where to find this ebook. This ebook is in the description. You will find the link there, or you join the Facebook group. There you can get this also. And I would recommend anybody to join the Facebook group because the Facebook group is really amazing. My Facebook group staff is really competent, and I'm really proud of them. They are the best, yes. So get into the Facebook group, join the Facebook group, get this ebook, study those things, watch the related videos to understand all those concepts. So that was the stuff about the ebook. We got here a Marubozu candlestick, which I have missed now this trade, yes. So I will wait now for some kind of evidence of a reversal. Because we have here also a round number, and so that would be something like okay, we see here, I see here that there is a strong resistance, yes, that is a strong resistance. And now I have to see what is going on here. I will do a put now because I understood that price will not go above this level, yes, because we have there this round number is a strong resistance, yes. And that's the reason why I did a put, and I'm believing that the trend will continue to going down, and that's the reason why I did a put. So let's see what will happen. We have another 14 seconds, yes, and that is how candlestick analysis will work, yes. You see that candle here stopped at this level, yes, and that was for me already a sign that this candlestick will not go above, and you see it's gone down, and I will do, okay, I have done now a call, yes, but this was not that what I want to do, but this will work out anyway, and so I'm pretty much sure that I have done this trade, yes, but it's on demo account, so I don't care. That was happened by on a double click, and now else I would have done this trade too, yes. So okay. After this, I will show you. Those trading setups which I would trade. Yes, and so let's see. This one here worked out because of this kind of area here, which acts as a support level. Yes, and I have already understood from this candlestick before that this would be happen. Okay, that entered here without my that accidentally, but at the end I had done this also. So okay, let me see if I can show you now some trades based off those things which I have explained in the ebook, and also those concept and candlestick analysis. So let me see if I can show you this. So I would do preferably here in this case only one trade. So let me get this on this. So let me see. So I would trade this candlestick here, yes, because this gravestone doji closed below the 200 EMA, yes, and because it's closing below the 200 EMA, and the other thing is important, we have here a Bollinger Squeeze, which is a sign that after the Bollinger Squeeze will be a breakout, and that's the reason why I would enter on this kind of area here, on this candlestick, after this gravestone doji, yes, because I would be pretty much sure that we are going healing down, and as evidence we have also this kind of engulfing candle which is showing that now is going to start a downtrend. That is those kind of setup. That setups I have explained in my ebook. In my ebook, I have explained you need for any good trading setup 80% success rate. You need 4 things. You need the trend, you need the key level, you need the candlestick pattern, and you need the rejection. So, and that is what's about. Okay, in this case there was no rejection, but because I understood from this Bollinger Squeeze, or I would understand from this Bollinger Squeeze, yes, that there will be a breakout, I would enter into this kind of trade here on this candle here. This would be a nice winning victory candle. So then I would enter into this trade here, probably, yes, on the rejection, because this kind of scenario is also now from you well known. Yes, that is an engulfing candle, like explained, and this is a confluence stuff. Yes, the confluence stuff which I'm explaining you. If you get a bearish engulfing candle plus a hanging man. Yes, this is a hanging man here, this candle, yes. If you get a bearish engulfing candle plus a hanging man, you have the high probability trade that the next candle will be a red one. It was not a great red one, but you see it would be a great one, and you should enter above this level here, because you see the gray line. This gray line is a round number. Here you see this round number here, yes, that is a round number, and that's the reason why this worked out. Yes, that would one of those trades which I would do. My trade here below, yes, was also done because I got here this kind of round number here. Yes, that round number was for me that kind of key level, which was a reason why I entered there into a put. Yes, because I was pretty much sure after the rejection here that we are going below this level. Yes, below this round number here. Yes, so okay, let me see if I can show you some other trades which I would do. So here in this case I would not do any call anymore. Maybe here this kind, but that would be if I would do a trade here, I would not do a trade immediately after this here. Yes, that is not my style. I wait mostly a few candles. I would enter then here. It's here, but you see here we have here what is this? 15 minutes, half an hour. Half an hour. We would here have 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, yes, and that is already a good sign, yes. For my maybe also 5 trades with this one here. Here this one is the engulfing candle, yes, and on the rejection on this here, on the rejection of this candle in a cool call, yes, because we have here an uptrend, yes. So let me see if I can show you some other trades which I would do. The market was today really favorable. Yes, I have done good trades today. It was really nice. So let me see if I can show you some more trades which I would do. And you see my eyes are trained. I go almost on those candlestick pattern which I already have explained so often. So we got here, this one was this before, this was this one before, and this one here, which I would already do. So then I would do this trade here, this call here after this candle, this inverted bullish hammer, yes, after this kind of engulfing candle, which is showing a strong uptrend, yes, and I would do also this kind of trade here after this candle, this downtrend, yes, this down candle on this rejection, because this hammer here is telling me after this engulfing candle, which is starting a downtrend, and also something like a rocket candle, yes, here, now that we have a downtrend, yes, and that was the empowering, that gives the downtrend power, yes, and that means that I would enter into this trade too, yes, then I would enter not, you see here, that is the tricky part here, that we have here an engulfing candle, yes, but this engulfing candle doesn't work out on the first attempt. That is what I have explained, that you have to wait for a rejection, yes, and maybe that would be also tricky, and I would have lost here. But you have to understand, if price is in between, yes, of those in those area here, yes, of the 20 EMA, that is the tricky part. That could be part of the consolidation area. Yes, if you see two candles which has and the half of the way crossed by the EMA, that is consolidation area, then you don't have to enter into a trade, yes, because that is tricky. That could be fool you, yes. So I would probably, after this kind of reversal here, yes, here's the reversal, I would do this trade here, because we have here another round number, and you see how today price was able to react on round numbers. Yes, all the round numbers here are working like support and resistance, really nice. Yes, and so this works also. So that would be also one of those trades which I have done, and that was it already. So let me see if I can show you some more. And here we have already some trend line from before. So let me see, I would say that would be enough for about that. But you see, I'm doing those trades. I have always the same scenario. Yes, I wait for those candlestick patterns which I have described in my ebook. Yes, here like this one here, engulfing candle, and those kind of candlesticks are nothing else than telling me that we are getting in a downtrend. And if we are not getting into a downtrend, I avoid any kind of trading till I understand that the downtrend, like here, will be established and will reinforced. Yes. Else on so large candles I don't trade, because we can get at any time a retracement, a green candle, and that is not good if you are doing 1 minute expiry times trades. Yes, so okay, and also those kind of things here in consolidation area, when EMAs are in between of the EMAs, is also not favorable. Yes, that is what you have to be an eye open on this. Yes, so let me see if I can see here. Here I have also some trades which I can explain. I see it immediately, and that is what you have to do. You have to understand this, that you have to analyze the past of some charts. Not only trading and practicing all the time, you have also to analyze the oldest chart, yes, and watching those charts. Only if it's only a half an hour or an hour or a quarter for 15 minutes a day, you look older charts and try to spot candlestick patterns, chart patterns, and also candlestick patterns and how they unfold. Yes, that makes you a good trader if you align, and you will be a good recognizer of good situation. For example, this kind of candle here is showing me that I would enter on this kind of candle, because that is again an inverted bullish hammer, yes, with a small wick. And you don't have to care about such little wicks, yes, because if you look those kind of wicks on other platforms, other brokers, and other charting software, you will understand that this would be maybe some kind of hammer. Yes, this wick would not be existing. Yes, and if you see some kind of this one here, for example, which looks also like a hammer, or this one here, which looks also like a hammer, you have to imagine that this is not a hammer. This could be also a doji, and then you have to reflect if it would be favorable to enter into this trade, yes, or not. Because only because the broker is showing you some kind of candle, it doesn't mean that this candle is really this one. Yes, so that was this. So I would say here I will not see a lot. Here, for example, I would enter into this in this trade here, yes, on the rejection from here, yes, downwards, yes. After this kind of hangman, yes, you see, I'm showing you almost always the same kind of scenarios, yes, and you see here's the consolidation area, yes, which would be a trap if you would trade blindly some kind of inverted bullish hammer. This would be a trap here, yes, you would gonna lose, and that is what you have to be care about. Yes, you have to wait till you understand that there is a trend here, yes, and trend, and when you see such kind of trends, you can enter into a trade, and else you will have to stay away from any kind of trades. You have to be so disciplined to stay away and don't risk any kind of trade if you don't know and don't understand what is going on there. Okay, that was this one. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe. And if you have something to say, join the Facebook group or let me there a comment. I would say stay safe and bye-bye.